Miguel. I hate to see you working so hard.
I'm fine. You know, you're the one that shouldn't be doing this backbreaking job. Wish you could just retire now that you're not working for the Crayons.
I will someday. Right now, I'm earning a much-needed paycheck.
I mean, how dare Rebecca and Julian fire you after all those years?
Never mind them. You know that expression, what goes around comes around?
Yeah.
But you should be in school, studying.
I'll study tonight, after I spend some time with Maria.
So young with so many responsibilities.
Luis was younger than me when he started working. I'll be okay.
And why are you so sad?
Is it that obvious?
It is to me. I'm your mother.
That's Charity. You know, she's just been so distant lately. I feel like I'm losing her.
Well, that would be a shame after everything you guys have sacrificed.
And I asked her to meet me so we could talk, but she didn't show up. And she hasn't been returning my phone calls. I don't know what to do, Mama.
You love her very much, huh?
I feel like I'd die if I lost her.
Then fight for her. Don't let anything or anyone come between you. Too many of my children have broken hearts. Don't give up on Charity, Miguel. If you love her as much as you say, then whatever it takes will be worth it in the end.
See Bennett's number? Maybe it's Charity. Charity?
Sorry, Miguel. It's just me.
Oh, hey, Jess. Is everything all right?
Well, yes and no.
It's Charity, isn't it? What's wrong? Is she sick?
In a way, she's not acting like herself, Miguel. I think her heart is breaking in two over not seeing you.
Well, she's the one that's been staying away from me. I mean, she's not returning my calls.
I know, and she claims to want to come to the mountains with me, Reese, John, and Simone. But it's obvious her heart's not in it. I was thinking maybe if you could join us up there.
You know that I wish I could, but I need the money, you know, and I can't steal the time away from Maria. It's my night to be with her.
I understand. It was just a thought.
Well, I appreciate it, Jess. Thanks for thinking of me.
Jessica wants you to see Charity too, huh?
Yeah, Charity's thinking about going up to the mountains with the gang. She thought it'd be cool if I just kind of showed up, but there's no way.
Well, obviously you can't join them, but isn't your shift over in a little bit?
What good is that gonna do?
Well, maybe you can just catch up with Charity for a few minutes and tell her how much you love her.
Yeah, well, I guess I could clock out a few minutes early. Thanks, Mama. You're a lifesaver.
I know. I hope so.
Mama, ready to go?
Thank you for coming to pick me up. I know how busy you are.
Yeah. Keeps my mind off Sheridan being in that place.
Oh, you didn't follow my advice? She's still locked up?
Sheridan is a patient in the hospital where she can receive the help that she needs, Mama. I honestly believe that that's the best place for her right now.
What about Luis?
What about Luis?
Well, he's adamant about having her released from the psychiatric ward.
You know what? It's not his decision. It's mine. I'm her husband. All Luis is doing is confusing her and giving her mixed signals. He's not allowed to visit her.
Mijo, that's...
Mama, please. Look, I love you, and I respect your opinions. But this is one thing in my life that I have to make the decision on myself. I love Sheridan with all my heart, but she needs help.
I still don't see how keeping Luis and Sheridan apart is going to help
Mama,
her.
the doctor thinks it's the best thing. All I'm trying to do is get her the help that she needs. And all Luis is doing is confusing her, just like I said.
And that's the only reason that you want to keep them apart.
Everyone seems to have forgotten that I am Sheridan's husband, not Luis. Now, maybe I gave up too easily whenever, I found out that they were having the affair. I let Luis act like he was the one that Sheridan was going to spend the rest of her life with. But you know what? I've got another chance, Mama, and I'm not going to screw it up this time. I'm going to take it. I'm going to follow my heart.
What about Sheridan's heart? What about that? Sheridan loves your brother, and Luis loves her. I know that's difficult to accept, Mijo, but it is a fact.
If I had any doubts about where you stood on the subject before, I don't anymore. I know you've always loved Luis more.
Oh, that is not true. I love all my children the same. But I know what's in Sheridan's heart. Now, you weren't here, so maybe you have forgotten, but I have known her my entire life.
Okay,
I knew her when she was a little girl in that mansion all by herself. I know what's in her heart.
Okay, so you've known her longer than me. But I knew her on the island. I knew her when I rescued her from the sea, when she fell in love with me, when she came back to life. That was real when she fell in love with me, Mama. It was real.
Nobody is arguing that.
Yes, they are. I want Sheridan to make a decision by herself without any hounding from Luis, and that's all he's doing. How is she ever supposed to think about our relationship when all she's thinking about is their relationship? Mama, I've got a chance to get her back, and I am gonna do that. I always said that I would fight anybody to the death that ever tried to take her away from me. And you may not want to hear it. That even means my brother.